This is gonna be fun and absolutely not degenerate.
Bro, people have been, oh man. We're having another conversation about girls that are doing sexual content on Twitch. I know, guys. Reset
About
the
time.
clock back down to 0. It's happening again.
Thankfully, that's not a lot of work. Honestly, it's probably a reset of like 2 or 3 seconds.
It's been on Twitter recently, and now everybody has to give their take on it and what they think about it.
True.
So obviously, this is a post that was made by Indie Fox in what, I guess 2017. I'm ashamed to say Twitch is a platform that supports lazy females selling their bodies for cash. You are teaching little girls to sell sex because that's what's popular. Make them wear t-shirts and pants. Compete on the same playing field as men. Feminism is equality. Spread the word. Well, I mean, I guess she learned that men and women aren't equal. They're not. Guys watch girls for sex stuff. Guys watch other guys for relate to them and to watch them play video games. That's just how it is. Like,
what? Relate to them? What do you mean? Who here has watched Asmongold to relate to him? Who here has unironically been watching XQC, Asmongold, Kai Snot, or anyone like that and be like, oh my god, it's so relatable. I'm poor, they're multimillionaires, we're exactly the same. No. If you have ever done that because you think you're relatable in some way, delete your Minecraft character right now. Because you failed life in the most fundamental way ever possible as a man. You disgust me, and you're a failure that will never get better. Disgusting, deplorable, stop.
I mean, I don't really, I mean, this isn't stupid, this was. Like, of course men and women aren't the same thing. Who the fuck thinks that? Some fucking delusional bullshit, right? Spend too much time on Twitter, your brain's gonna turn into, it's gonna microwave your brain. You stop thinking about reality. Point is that there's been a lot of people.
Oh, wow. Okay. Asmongold seems to have flipped his two-sided coin. On one side, he needs to white knight every woman because they're an endangered species that, cannot do anything on their own. On the flip side, men and women aren't equal, but they're completely capable of doing their own different things. I know, these two things are fundamentally diametrically opposed to one another, but, it is what it is.
On Twitch that have been unhappy about this situation. I recently saw a number of tweets about this. It always it always starts off great whenever you see something like this because
Nice.
I worry that I can get banned for it because it's porn, but then I remember it's on the same website I'm broadcasting on. So let's go ahead and take a look and watch the clip, okay?
You know what's the fundamental difference between men and women? It's this. A man who is a millionaire but has no purpose in his life is gonna be absolutely almost always miserable. Now, there are some situations where maybe you're just now a millionaire and you can have your 2 months of fun and then life gets boring and you want to self-delete yourself because you have no longer any purpose in life. A woman can have 3 no purposes in life and be absolutely happy with just a couple of $1,000 in their account. Men and women are fundamentally different because for men, money is something they get through being happy. For women, money is happiness in the most primal of levels. I do not almost know a single man who has succeeded in life who is even remotely happy with doing nothing, okay? There are times when everyone wants a break, don't get me wrong, obviously, but fundamentally that does not happen. You know what happens when this is the greatest example you will ever hear, right? A man has no job. He's walking down the street. He sees $100. Do you know what he does? He picks it up. You have a woman. She has no job. She's walking down the street. She sees $100. Do you know what she does? She picks it up. And at the end of the day, someone asks both of these people, how much money did you make? The man answers, he found $100 on the floor, he picked it up. A woman answers, I made $100. No hesitation, no nothing. No, she made that money. The fact that she even existed means that she made it. That is the fundamental difference.
This is what's got a lot of people, 41 million people are upset about this, or at least talking about it. Here we go. Let's watch it.
Yeah, you can barely probably watch it on YouTube.
And also, like,
Wait! Saw a Japanese girl do this like two weeks ago on Twitter. So everyone's now doing this. Nice.
today. You know what I mean? Titan, thank you for the tier 3. Thank you,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
you.
Uh-huh.
I just want to relax today, so I don't really have any, like,
She just wants to
sub
relax.
goals or any.
Let it all hang out.
I feel
Nice.
What is this meta?
So, there's been a new meta on Twitch. Let me see if I can find it. And, like, this has been, like, something pretty common
I mean, but gambling bad.
that a lot of girls have been doing, is that pretty sure Asian Bunny started this. Because, I actually messaged her and I told her that it was a great idea. So,
Of course you would simp up to some woman like that. Just disgusting.
Yeah, I said this is probably the smartest thing that I've ever seen, right? Like, because she did this, and then she also did this thing where she was, like, massaging a Squirtle. And I told her, I'm like, this is the
No, this is not the same person.
smartest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yes, and he is 100% trying to simp up as hard as possible. Disgusting, but, you know, it is what it is. His last and only girlfriend was, used him for OnlyFans clout. Then she left him when she had enough clout, and he literally spent 2 or 3 years constantly texting her, hoping that she would get her back. And then she literally got together with a fucking Chad and got pregnant. I mean, damn. You know what's actually the saddest thing? Women that say they don't want to have children, and their boyfriend or husband is, you know, low-key weak. Well, pretty visibly weak, not low-key weak. So, you know, it is what it is. And then they break up, and you know what happens? You know what happens? Well, they get together with a strong, good-looking dude, and they have children. Man, that is the saddest thing ever.
Like, this is fucking brilliant. And I genuinely believe that. Like, I thought it was great. And it worked, because, like, the thing is, she got banned. Nah, she didn't. Let me see. Never mind.
Wow.
Oops. Oh, shit, well. You know, that sucks. It's my fault I do this. I didn't mean to do that. Man, wow. Well, there it is. Anyway, yeah. So this has been like a meta on Twitch where like a girl stands there semi-topless and talks to the chat. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain kind of why this is why I think this is kind of like a silly conversation, right? And like just everything about. So like I think, please let me. I cannot express how many different angles this is stupid in. Okay, and I want you guys to really, really appreciate that. Okay.
Stupid? I don't know about that. Looks pretty fine to me.
So what I'm trying to say is that the reason why this is happening.
The reason why this is happening is so Pokemon can still be the face of Twitch. Because you know why Pokemon is the face of Twitch, right? It's not because she's a decent person. No, she's a horrible witch. Let's be real. But it's because she's the only female streamer that actually has clothes on. It is what it is. Every other female streamer on Twitch doesn't even know how to put clothes on. So, by default, Pokemon gets to be the face of Twitch, and Twitch can never lose Pokemon. Because after that, there comes Amaranth, probably, as the second representation of Twitch. And that's not a representation you want.
Is because Twitch has this, like, crazy, like, stupid, woke mentality, and they've had this for years, that girls that are obviously sexualizing themselves aren't actually doing it. It's like this intellectually dishonest thing where you can see girls doing something like this, or doing something like that, and you have some...
Twitch has not had that mentality. Oh, by Twitch he probably means the platform, not the people on Twitch. Oh, the platform doesn't care, obviously. As long as you don't show anything, you know, of the pods that shouldn't be shown, it's all family friendly game, you know.
Sort of there's like this thing where, like, because you can't sexualize women, then they are the ones that are in charge of sexualizing themselves. So Twitch is in like this intellectual trap where if you say what's obvious, then you're sexist, and if you don't say what's obvious, then you're clueless. And so this is what's happened for years. And there's...
No, that's stupid. Twitch doesn't care. Do you think Twitch honestly would not care to ban all of these women? Man, if Twitch did that, the world would yell yes all at the same time. The majority of people are, of course, 100% okay with these women getting banned and not being able to do this anymore. This is a blatant lie.
Been girls that have obviously presented themselves in a extremely sexual manner for years on Twitch. And I'm talking about over 10 years on Twitch. This has been a thing. This has been a thing longer than Twitch has been a thing. I bet they were probably doing this on Justin TV, okay? So this is nothing new. But
Maybe.
The point is that a lot of these situations happen because of this intellectual dishonesty. Now, there's also another level of intellectual dishonesty that's going on at the same time. And that's the intellectual dishonesty of these things ruining the website. Now, this is the website. We're seeing the website. We all see the website, right?
Oh, this is good. Okay, so his argument is literally gonna be, well, they're not at the top of the Twitch space, so you know.
Right? Where are they?
Yeah, they're not at the top. Wow. Wow.
Okay, Shy Lily.
If the White House starts to sell crack, is the White House or it's the crack den now? It's a crack den. Pretty simple. Twitch, by allowing it on their platform, this probably is one of them. Twitch allowing them on the platform, but them not being at the top, doesn't mean that Twitch is not what these people represent. People are constantly talking about this. No, yes, they are a minority. There's not a lot of them, but still, they make Twitch into what it is because of it. Look at how much talking about this subject happens. A lot, constantly, in fact.
She has boobs, but I don't really think this is not really a sexual stream. Okay, now we've got one right here. 4,000 down all the way down here at 4,000 viewers.
All
we have
the way.
one girl, and
that's still literally 0.0001 of the top streamers, by the way. Wow.
Then we've got a couple of them down here.
Yeah.
So am I the?
So essentially, they still represent a pretty huge minority of the top streamers.
Only person that thinks that this isn't really a big deal?
It is.
Like, you've got what 4 girls?
Of course it is. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let in a crack addict or two in your house. It's only 2 people. It's not a big deal, right? See how things change. Let's see if you don't think it's a big deal. You will think it's a big deal.
That are doing this shit, and that's it. I don't think this is a big deal, man. I don't think this is ruining the website. This is literally less than 1% of the traffic. Like, you're talking about 15 to 20,000 active viewers at any time, maybe 30, if somebody really popular is on. Other than that, this is really a microcosm of Twitch. And it's like, because if you don't go on Twitch, you would think that half of the streams on Twitch are porn.
Yeah, and again, that's the problem. It doesn't matter that they don't represent the majority of Twitch. They represent the majority of opinions of Twitch.
At least! I mean, it's like, Call of Duty, porn, World of Warcraft, porn, let's see, like Minecraft, Fortnite, porn. That's what you would think is going on. And, dudes farming, yes, exactly. It can come up into a child suggested. yeah, I think that Twitch should have some sort of like kid safe thing. But I'm gonna give you an even hotter take than that. I think that
What do you think? What do you mean a kid safe thing? This is kid safe. That's the point. This is kid safe. If you're gonna say that this is not kid safe, then congratulations, you just labeled it pretty much mature content, aka almost porn. So, no win.
You want a kid-safe version of Twitch, you don't let them watch Twitch. And the reason for that is because people talk about anal sex all the fucking time on here. People talk about adult stuff all the fucking time. They talk about sex toys. They have games that are showing nudity. They have other things that have sexual themes constantly. Like, let's just look at TikTok. Like, it's all the time.
Damn, he must be in the crazy part of Twitch.
So if you want to go ahead and make a for the children argument, please be comprehensive, okay? Because cry me a fucking river that some kid can watch this while there's 50 other fucking websites that it's easier to get onto to watch, and you can see the actual porn itself. So no, and then also, it's not like sexual content is the only vector of content.
Oh, that's a stupid argument. That's essentially almost a doomer argument. Why drink water and survive if you're gonna die at some point anyway? That's essentially the argument. Pretty stupid.
That kids should not see. Like, for example, this is my opinion, all right? If I had a kid, I wouldn't want my kid watching this, okay?
Damn, boy, I wouldn't want you to have a kid. You would probably drop it on its head, and it would already probably be dropped on its head multiple times when it was born. Shit, that little lump of nothing would be used as a basketball, probably. Holy shit. His dad would probably give it cigarette burns or something like that. Thank God the mom's dead and she couldn't abuse the kid. Woo! Man! Oh, the moment Asmongold has a kid, someone call Child Protective Services instantaneously, because that kid will die in minutes.
Let's get this out of the way. I wouldn't want my kid watching this. I wouldn't want my kid watching the Scuff podcast. Like, you know, the one Train and I used to do. We'll probably bring it back at some time pretty soon. I talked to him a little bit about it. Because we had on there, like, Manuel Ferrero. There's porn stars on there, right? It's basically the same thing. But that's somehow okay, right? And then also, like, you know, maybe playing games that are, like, really fucked up and weird, right? Something like that Class of 2009 game. I wouldn't want a 12-year-old playing that. I'll be honest. Like, if I had a 9-year-old kid, I wouldn't want him playing that game. That's weird. So, yeah, there's a lot of these types
of... placing bets. His kid would not survive to the age of 1.
Things that I think are not. Andy and Leo, I haven't played that one yet. I haven't seen enough about it. So, the point I'm making about this is that a lot of these, even streamers that are considered younger audiences, say stuff is 18+. I think that you cannot make a for the children argument, because if you look at it morally and you look at it on principle,
oh boy,
I would say a tremendous amount of the content on Twitch is not safe for kids. I don't think kids should be watching it. I don't think they should be paying attention to it. There's people talking about, like, religion stuff, people talking about, like, politics, etc.
Why can't, what do you mean? Why can't kids watch religious stuff? Why can't kids watch political stuff? Dad, stop me. He's just inserting things that he thinks kids shouldn't watch. Oh boy. Is this the equivalent of his woman 2.0 argument, that the moment a woman goes out of the house, there's someone in the bushes waiting to bonk her on the head and drag her somewhere? Is this it? Is this the same?
Like, would I want my kids watching, like, me or Hassan talking about some, like, big social issue or something like that? No, I wouldn't.
Why not?
And it's not, there's nothing against me or Hassan, no. It's just like, I don't want my kids watching that or paying attention to it at all.
So what, he wants his kids to be sheltered idiots? What is the argument?
Social issue? Yeah, exactly. So, I think that really, this is what Twitch should do. Okay?
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
I think they should do nothing.
Oh, okay. Got it.
If you don't like these streams, don't watch them. And I don't think that they should ban VTubers.
Yeah, if you don't like murder, just don't get murdered, essentially. True.
Because this is another thing. This is another big issue. Is that VTubers get banned for less than this. Lucy got banned recently. Vey got banned. And I think there's a third one that...
Is he just a complete coomer when he turns off the stream? Like, who are these people? Lucy, V, and whatnot. Jesus Christ, why does he know every single titty streamer?
I'm just not thinking of right now, that also got banned
What the hell?
for something that is a fraction of as problematic as this is. Neurosama got banned. That's the problem. The problem is that you have, in what universe do we live in that a real girl sexualizing herself is somehow less problematic than a cartoon?
Well, it's probably the fact that it actually states in the Twitch... Twitch actually had the update where they did explain what's bad and what's good, right? Twitch did have that update. So, you know, like, underboob is bad, X amount of underboob or side boob is bad or whatnot. Well, they probably don't state anything about this. I don't honestly even know what this is called, because this is not called the cleavage. The cleavage is literally here, what you see like this. That's called the cleavage. But what is this supposed to be? The upper dress boob? The sundress boob? I don't know. I'm not sure. So they probably don't have rules against this, but every VTuber is most likely, in my opinion, well, my guess, not opinion in this case, my guess would be that every VTuber is, you know, putting two thin strips that go in a V position like this through the body, and then they get banned. Yeah, I would not be surprised about that.
What the fuck happened? Like,
but also this is an ironically a point that he's not making though. It's the fact that people are just mainly pissed because it always feels like Twitch is not implementing the rules the same way for everyone. That some people are just always exempt from the rules. You know, think Amaranth, think Alinity, think that's my limit of knowledge here. You know, think these people and how many times other people have been banned for the exact same thing, and they get like a 3-second suspension with extra pay. You know, that's what pisses people off, because Twitch never seems like they follow any kind of, you know, set of rules when they're doing this. Everyone has unique, and a lot of people are treated unfairly, and some people just blatantly are, well, treated better than others. That's why people are mad.
Like, am I the only person? Like, what the fuck happened, guys? How did this? What? Am I taking crazy pills? What is this? VTuber chose to be sexy with her model. The real person was just born this way. She was, well, I mean, to be fair, she was born without clothes. But, no, like, she's not wearing clothes. And this is, again, this is the intellectual dishonesty. This girl has, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I bet she has an OnlyFans. Am I right?
Probably. Yeah, but Twitch doesn't care about the OnlyFans thing. Again, it's like, you know, the reality is, by the way, this is kind of funny. I know this. Twitch anyone streaming on Twitch cannot have a direct link to OF, but they can have a link tree that links directly to OF. And the reality is, you know what's the funny part about humans? One click is already work, and a lot of people are not gonna go that far. But man, 2 clicks? That actually severely stifles the amount of people that go to their OF. The Twitch girls would be so much richer if they could directly put a link to OF, which is crazy. And by the way, question: can they not bypass this rule by putting a link that's a redirect link and redirects to OF? Because that's technically not a link to OF. That just redirects to OF instantaneously the moment you click on it. So, you know, can they not do that? I wonder if that is a loophole or not.
She does. Yes, she does. Okay, that's... What? I can't believe it. Holy shit. How could anybody have guessed? And if you go and you look at these girls, right? Let's go ahead and let's do a little research. We're going to open up this one,
boy,
this one, this one, and this one. All right?
That sounds fancy.
How many of them have links that are
Twitter, Instagram,
different?
socials. There we go.
Okay, so this girl has a Fansly. We all know about this one. Let's be honest, okay?
Taylor
And so we got this one.
Yevokes.
Yeah, she obviously does.
2 girls, 1 shower.
And
Nice.
she has on her. So you go to her Instagram, I'm sure, and then you probably are going to go to. Let's see here.
Not bad.
Beehive Agency. What's this? And then there we
There
go. Okay,
we
so
go.
now you have to click two links to get to her porn website.
They're
And
so
then this
stupid.
is this is somebody else. And then this girl. Let's see about her. YouTube
Instagram,
gaming,
Discord, YouTube. Discord probably has the link.
Instagram, let me see here.
Oh, Instagram also probably
And
has the link.
then- Actually, she doesn't.
Oh, wow.
She's a good, wholesome.
I mean, she should, because let's face it, she's so close to it, it's probably funny.
She's a good, wholesome, gamer girl. Okay, she's a safe girl. She's a respectful girl. Yeah, she's decent. Okay, so 3 out of 4. All right. So my point is that
The
the
was a
reason
point?
why these girls do this is
Uh-huh.
because they do sexual content
Uh-huh.
on their stream
Uh-huh.
in order to get people to subscribe to their porn accounts.
Uh-huh.
And they're doing it through Twitch.
Uh-huh.
This is what's happening.
Uh-huh.
It's not a question. It's not a possibility. It is a business model. And it
Oh, by the way, I actually just thought of it. If you pull all of these Twitch women together, they would probably be on the first bot of the category of, just chatting in the current games. They would probably be on the first line at the bare minimum. So that's still powerful.
works. It works extremely fucking well.
No, it doesn't. Too many clicks.
Now, guess what? These websites, they say 18 plus.
Okay.
You have to be 18. Like, if I go and I open this on a private window, I actually don't know. Yeah. So it has sexual themes. So I have to click a button on this. Now, if I
Okay.
go to Pornhub, I have to do the same thing.
Okay.
I don't think that there is a large moral difference behind it being on Pornhub versus on Twitch.
Okay.
I just don't think so. Because it's the same basic action, and I was a kid once, and so were you guys, and we all know that we would have gotten around it anyway. So,
Was there anything to get
the problem is that there is a tremendous amount of intellectual dishonesty with this conversation.
No, I think you're just stupid. Anyway, that's probably it. It's getting boring. So this was Quizzer Sid saying thanks for watching. Subscribe if you already, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.